How we doing today? So I figured that since the Valentine's Day operation against Cato officially ended before we could really get off the ground, I figured we go over the events that led us to where we are right now. There, because I don't know if any of you do indeed keep an eye out on Cato's channel there, but recently he's been having a bit of a mental breakdown about his little his little relationship with Jasmine not going the way he wanted. I wonder why. I I wonder why it went south. I wonder what could have caused him to have a bit of a mental breakdown there. We'll get into there eventually, but first we got some DMs to go over. Now these are the DMs from Jessica there, who is a real lady, by the way. Who is a real lady. This isn't this wasn't a Facebook account I created solely for this purpose. Fucking over Will there. No, this is a real lady out there, and I've just so happened to gain access to her account. This isn't an account that I made just for this little operation there against Will. So anyway, as you can see here, this is Will Cato's account there. He works at Bolero, which I did a little research there. It's like some bowling alley, and all he does is just washes the dishes there. And of course, he works at YouTube, where he does fucking everything he can for attention. Anyway, so I had messaged Will shortly after I had sent him a friend request saying, "Hey, Will, hey, it's me, Jasmine, from Boston." Will responds with, "Hi, what's going on?" I respond with, "Oh, nothing. Just laying here all sad that I'll be alone yet again on Valentine's Day." Will responds with, "Don't be sad. I'm here for you. You'll be my Valentine. We could video chat in Valentine's Day." I respond with, "Really?" Well, Cato says, "Yup." And then I reply with a happy emoji. Will replies with, "I can always be with you and stay with you no matter what. I'll stay in touch with you forever in my life." Spoiler alert, that is no longer the case. "I'll send you my love song and Valentine's Day to you from my YouTube video. Trust me." You know what? You know what I think? I think I'll send it to you now. I respond to Cato saying I can always be with you and that I truly am the luckiest lady ever. Will responds with, "Well, you are the luckiest lady in history." To which I respond with, "I sure am." Will Cato responds with, "I wish you could live in Long Island, New York to see me in person."
Yo, Jasmine, you just made my day. I appreciated that. So, I am very happy that you is gonna be my Valentine, and I'm gonna be your Valentine as well. Simple as that. You just made my life so bright.
So real happy there. Well, there he sends me a link to one of the songs he made about Jasmine. Then he attempts to fucking video call me. Of course, I wasn't gonna fucking. I wasn't gonna fucking accept that shit. You goddamn kidding me? Then he sends me another link to another music video he made. "I can always think about you forever for what we gonna do something together." Well, if you haven't noticed by now by Will Cato's videos here, he is very bad at English. I am honestly amazed he has made it this far. there. I'm kind of curious as to whether or not Will Cato actually graduated from high school, honestly. But anyway, Will responds with, so call me on Valentine's Day when you're ready. Then he says, do you want my number, Jasmine? And then he actually does drop his phone number, but I've deleted it from the chat for, well, obvious reasons. No prank calls. Will Cato has enough in his life right now. Last thing he needs is random people on the internet calling him. There. I respond to Will saying, can we do a live stream on your channel where I call you on Facebook? Think your audience will love that, Mr. Famous YouTuber. That was the initial plan there that I was going to do for Valentine's Day tomorrow. I was going to get Will to do a live stream. I was going to call in, and then I was going to tell him the news that Jessica there is a tranny. That was the plan. But had a bit of change of heart there, so I decided to end the operation ASAP. Will Cater responds with, the messenger? Like Facebook Messenger. And I say yes. And then he fucking tries to video call me again. I respond with, wait till Valentine's Day, handsome. Will Cater responds with, I'll wait until Valentine's Day. I promise. I respond with, good, smiley emoji. Will Cato, like February 14th is Valentine's Day, right? I'll call you tonight. Again, aside from the fact that Will Cato does not know English, he is very stupid. He literally cannot comprehend. He literally has the fucking memory of a goldfish. I tell him to wait until Valentine's Day, and then not that long afterwards, he follows it up with, can I call you tonight? And he wonders why. No woman would want to date him. Anyway, I respond with, yes, but call me while you're live on YouTube. Volcano, okay, beautiful. They're playing with a fucking blushy, smiley emoji. There, Will responds with, hey, Jasmine, can you show me your picture, what you look like? And here, basically what I had to do is I just went to fucking Google, and I just typed in, hot blonde lady. And this is the first result I got. So, there's that. Will responds with, good night, beautiful, see you in the morning. Okay, at 8 o'clock in the morning. Good morning, Jasmine, sweetheart, I was thinking about you all. Yeah, sure you were. Then he sends me, something he wrote on a fucking napkin there.
Jasmine, sweetheart, you gonna send me your voice message on the messenger? Do we see what you got to say? Something very lovely for the Valentine's Day. And on February 14th, are you gonna call me? Well, there's my number. You wanted to call me like on FaceTime. Is that what you want? So I'll be waiting for you to call me on Valentine's Day. This is gonna be so lovely that I can imagine about you and me that we're going to be like boyfriend and girlfriend since like on Valentine's Day. The first time that we've met at the Massachusetts hotel, I was with my cousin that time. So, well, the first time that I met you, I was at the water park. I was with my cousin that time. So, yeah. Anyways, so call me when you're ready for Valentine's Day. Well, maybe tonight for Valentine's Day. Or the sunset. I don't know. So, just let me know. So, see you.
Okay, so after that, this is when I started thinking about, whether I should continue to go along with the operation. This was immediately after Esoteric Shaggy had advised me to to not go ahead with being a faggot. This is when I just left it up in the air there. As I said in the last video, my initial plan was to see if I can successfully get Will Cato to get himself into a little tart fight with Tyler Lewis there. And if Will Cato could prove to me that yes, he could indeed fully do as I say and get into this little tart fight with Tyler Lewis, then the whole operation would continue into today. But if he fucked up, I would have to pull the plug. So, obviously, since I'm not continuing this operation, since it's literally now Valentine's Day, I think it goes without saying that, yes, Volcano fucked up royally. But anyway, I say, oh my darling, I need your help. There's this nasty man out there named Tyler Lewis that's been harassing women on the internet and says that black men and white women shouldn't be together because Jesus says so. Now, I don't personally have any idea what Tyler Lewis's thoughts on interracial relationships are, but he is a good old boy from South Carolina, so I'm inclined to believe that he probably thinks that interracial relationships are taboo there. I think that's a big no-no in Tyler Lewis's world there. Anyway, what was I? And says that black men and white women shouldn't be together because Jesus said so. Can you make a YouTube video where you call him out on his shit, baby? There I leave a link to his latest Facebook profile. I say, here's his Facebook. Will Cater responds with, I told him to back off. He's no problem no more, but didn't say anything at all, so I've blocked him. Yo, stay away from her, you ducking bastard. Before I'll call the cops, your choice. You rather leave her alone, or I'll call the cops, your choice. So, Will Cato, being Will Cato, he took the coward's way out. He decided that he was just gonna tell Tyler Lewis to fuck off. Then he blocked him. Didn't even didn't even give Tyler Lewis a chance to fucking respond. Which pretty common for tards like Will Cato there. I've personally received some messages here and there, various social media accounts where I would have some fucking retard roll on in, throw some meltdown, call me a terrible person, and then they would just block me there. So, not really that common. But once I knew that Will Cato couldn't do exactly as he was told, well, that's when I decided to pull the plug. I respond with, but you will make a YouTube video calling him out, right, my king? Well, Cato responds with, yes, but I did. I respond with, so you won't be doing as I ask? I guess you really don't want me to be your Valentine then. Well, Cato responds with, yes, sweetheart. Why you say I want to be my Valentine, please? So, this is the part where I just flat out tell him I'm trans. Because I know if I were to ghost him, I know if I were to just ignore his messages, he would not stop obsessing over, Jasmine there. He would just keep going and going and going and going and going and going. And it just wouldn't fucking end. It would just be a constant fucking repeat of him bitching and moaning and whining and crying about fucking Jasmine there. And we wouldn't get some new, some interesting, some keynote things out of Will Cato. So I decided that rather than allow Will Cato to be a broken fucking record, I decided to go ahead with what I was planning to do on Valentine's Day, which is to tell him that the woman he's been obsessed with recently has a penis. Let's see how Will Cater responds to this, shall we? I responded with, "You can't even defend me. Why would any trans woman want a man who can't even defend her? It's bad enough I gotta spend thousands of dollars to go from a man and turn myself into a lady. But now I gotta go through this shit?" And here, Will Cato, Mr. We gotta keep the relationships normal. It's only gotta be between the man and the woman here. Gay people are a plague, blah, blah, blah. Here he comes rolling in saying, "No, not at all. I could definitely defend you. No matter what, I've got your back." Again, keep in mind, this guy hates gay people with a burning fucking passion. Wants all relationships to be fucking straight. And here he is. Here he is. Defending a trans lady who he was in a relationship with. Okay. I respond with, "No, you can't. You'll just find another woman with a penis or another man in a dress to fall in love with and forget about me." Which is really true. He's already forgotten about Jasmine and has since moved on to another lady he was previously being creepy towards. And so far, that's gotten nowhere. Will Cater responds with, "Why? I've had no one else to look for, sweetheart." I respond with, "What about Lisa ASMR then? Bet her penis is bigger than mine." Will Cater responds with, "She's not a transgender." I respond with, "Yes, she is. Ironic that a man who hates gay people likes penises. No girl will ever love a hypocrite." Which is true. Will Cater responds with, "Ugh, you're full of it." I respond with, "You're so mean." Will responds with, "No, I like girls with a pussy." And I respond with, "And yet you were staring at my cock and licking your lips when we were at the urinals together at the water park." Will responds with, "No." This part right here, the "yes, you were, stop lying," and the fact that it couldn't send. This is when Will Cato had initially blocked me. And it really didn't last that long because not that long afterwards he unblocked me. So that's why you're seeing the whole couldn't send thing. Is because he initially blocked me and then unblocked me for some reason, maybe. I guess he wanted to cry more. Yeah. Will responds with, "Not true." I had copied the "yes, you were lying" and posted it again. Will responds with, "I'm not lying to you. Are you transgender?" I responded with, "Yes, Will. You were in love with a man the whole time." And I think this is the part where Will Cato just fucking snaps. There. And it just leads to fucking mental breakdown fest with Will here. But anyway, Will responds with, "No, not true. I'm in love with women, not men, is because men were so nasty and disgusting. That's what I know." I respond with, "You love men, Will. You've loved me for 8 years even though I have a penis." Will Cato responds with, "No." I respond with, "Yes, Will. Just accept it." Will Cato responds with, "I'm not accepting that. You know what? I think I'm blocking you now. I love women of all times." And then I respond with, "No, you love men, Will. You did love me after all." And it was after that Will Cato had blocked me. And now I am once again unblocked by Will Cato. For some reason. Uh, I don't know why. But after all that, the next video Will Cato had uploaded to his channel there was just a video of him admitting, of him announcing that he's fucking quitting the internet. And as I said, after that, we got basically a fucking mental breakdown fest with Will Cato there. I'm thinking of maybe going over those videos later on today. I don't know what time actually, but I do plan on going over them later on today. But yeah. So anyway, that was my that was the interactions between Will Cato and his so-called girlfriend Jessica Deverona or Deveronia. There, aka me. And yeah, yeah, it was quite an adventure there. But later on, we are going to be going over the mental breakdown videos that Will Cato had produced shortly after the shocking revelation was was given to him. So get ready for those. Get ready for those. I know I enjoyed them. I'm sure you all will too. But anyway, yeah. Have a good rest of your day.